All right, so my friends, welcome. We are playing some historic, and we're playing a deck that I actually have come to really like a lot, but I haven't played an historic yet. I played this deck at the Pro Tour. This is Golgari Yawgmoth, and of course, Yawgmoth is a very, very powerful card. And this deck is a really, really awesome 1-2 punch of a combo deck that's also a deck that can just play fair, because Yawgmoth is just such a fundamentally powerful card and just playing a lot of good cards in general. So, of course, this is the Lord of the Rings deck, right? This is why I played this deck at the Pro Tour. Delighted Halfling and Orcish Bowmasters and the One Ring all in the deck. All the best cards from Lord of the Rings. But, of course, we have this combo here, too. So, if those don't know how this deck works, we have Young Wolf, which has the Undying ability. So, whenever it dies, it comes back with a +1/+1 counter on it. Then you have Yawgmoth, which can put -1/-1 counters on things and then draw cards. So, if you have a Yawgmoth in play as well as 2 Young Wolves, you can sacrifice 1 Young Wolf to draw a card and comes back into play as a 2/2. Then you can sacrifice the other Young Wolf to give the original Young Wolf a -1/-1 counter, which negates the +1/+1 counter. So it kind of gets rid of it. And then now that it's gone, you can sacrifice it again, draw another card. So you can keep looping them and effectively draw X cards and lose X life, where X is any number you want it to be. Once you mix in a Innkeeper or a Cutthroat to the mix, you are now gaining life and or killing your opponent. And Quarter Calling means you can do that for free if you keep just doing it, whatever. So this is a a combo deck for sure, but also just a deck that you can just play in Bowmasters and Halflings and just kind of beating down and stuff. The historic version is a little more combo-y than the modern version is, playing Eldritch Evolution as well as some Innkeepers and stuff like that. But still really, really cool. So, very, very powerful deck. It gets with a One Ring. It's kind of interesting to see only 2 One Rings in this deck, which usually this is a 4 of. But we already have 4 Yawgmoth. We want to have 1 Shieldred too. And the One Ring is usually a problem in decks that can't kill quickly or gain life. This deck does both. So that's the idea there. Sideboard has Thoughtseizes in it, Fatal Push, and then it's a little bit of a creature package here. Haywire Might, Scavenging Ooze, Tranquil Frillback, kind of a cool card, kind of a kicker card, but you can also play it off Evolution, which is kind of cool. Pylon, Spider, and Thrun. Just a list I found on Untapped. It's just like, kind of a stock list. And a Kalani Garden here, pretty cool as well. So that's the deck, and let's get right to the games. Brought to you by
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
All right, let's rock and roll. Chat coming out with me. All my YouTube folks, I also want to remind you all right, that if you enjoy my content or anyone's content and you want to support them, you know what to do. All right, hit that like button. It's free. It's easy. It helps the channel out a ton. I've been slacking on reminding you all, so likes have gone down a lot. So hit that button. Support the channel. Appreciate it. Thanks so much, Mulligan. If you like the video, I'll never have to mulligan ever again. It's just science, folks. Just how it works. All right. I mean, it sounds pretty bad, but we're going to keep it, unfortunately. So keep this. Ship the swamp. And it's all right. It's all right. What cards does Historic need to make a modern version of his deck? We need a lot. And it will hopefully never do that. Fetch lands, I really, really hope that Historic never becomes modern, because Historic is a beautiful format in and of itself. Playing against the Gates deck here, which is, of course, interesting for us. Combos are very important. I mean, I guess we're like, I don't know, we'll see. Let's just say go here. I'm going to save this. Fetch lands are in Kantatark here. I really hope they pre-ban them like they do for Pioneer. We'll see. Baldur's Gate, and here's Yawgmoth. All right, cool. So I mean, turn 3 Yawgmoth, and they have Gates Ablaze. It'll die, but I can draw some cards. Just do it. Try and get things rolling here. Gates Ablaze is pretty good. Gain a life, and just say go. Why would they ban them? Because the fetch lands are fundamentally horrible Magic designs. They're too much. They're too good. And here's Gates Ablaze. God damn it! All right, so draw some cards. I think that having the uniqueness of Historic not having fetch lands is a thing worth preserving. So, they kill my Yawgmoth, they draw some more cards, draw Shieldred. They only have 2 cards left, but if they have a Titan in their hand, they do have double pairs, so Maze's End's not really there yet. We have Evolution, a bunch of 1s. They have a 2-drop. We could just go... Alright. Could just like Cash the Eldred. We can go Halfling, Innkeeper. If they have like Gates Blaze, we're kind of screwed, but... and then Evolution for Yawgmoth. I think we'll just do that, right? No second Gates of Blaze, please. Yeah, fetch lines make mana very boring. Especially with the Triomes, too, you know? Here's a Primeval Titan, sure. They have 2 pairs of gates, though, so Maze's End's got a long way to go. I guess they like picked their deck up and like realized they had it registered in a legal deck or something like that. I don't know. So all right, so we're gonna want these Thoughtseizes for sure. We're gonna want. Do you want Necromentia? Naming Maze's End? I don't think so. Cut the Might. Patra's not very good because they're not really... This is good against their creatures. Shave one of these. Definitely want 4 Thoughtseize. Shave a Goose. And then maybe shave like... Honestly, the ring's not great here. I'm going to shave the rings. Leave the Goose in, shave the rings. We need to kind of kill them. We can't really wait forever. Yeah, this is fun. Just... Would fetch doesn't be fine if they only get basics? Yeah, of course they would. You know. But yeah, I think that, yeah, I agree with Leggings in chat. The tension of building a mana base is a feature, not a bug. And fetching less than that. What is going on here? Alright, mulligan again. Double Young Wolf, Kalani Guard. Alright, sure. Keep this. Yeah, it's fine. Not the best hand of all time, but sure. Alright, more lands. Looks like someone forgot to like the video. We draw a Yawgmoth. Alright, that's cool. Alright, so let's go Young Wolf. And I want to save his Passeju. I double block here. Let's go green. Wolf. Wheezy. Would it be okay with the fetches if they actually bounce them in Historic? So I'm not really pro balancing paper cards anymore. I was at first, but I'm currently off it. It's just too confusing, I think. But they specifically said that when they rebalance cards, they are not going to rebalance iconic cards. They would rebalance Thoughtseize, I don't think. And fetch lands fall in that iconic category, so... Alright, so... we can chord for 3. I mean, we're like obviously 1 mana off of a Yawgmoth here. No Gristom is next, obviously a huge part of the deck too. If I were to... We have them next turn, obviously. I'm just gonna say go. I'll just say go. I should attack for 1 or whatever. No Gates Ablaze, please. Even that doesn't even matter that much. Yeah, they're just dead. Alright, so... Chord of Calling for a... Cutthroat, untap and kill them. Easy game. Pretty stinky hand, but all works out in the end. What if they pre-banned the fetches but added Vista? I think if Prismatic Vista was the one fetch land in the format, I wouldn't mind that. I think that would be fine. I'm not sure exactly, but I think that would be reasonable. But yeah, all right. So there's dead. Here's Yawgmoth, and now this is the combo. We get to sacrifice a target 0, sacrifice a Young Wolf, Undying, drain for 1, and now so now this is the combo in case you don't know how it works. So now, hold on. I won. I get it. It's great.
We are sitting
on
a field of victory, enjoying a few well-earned comfort.
We sacrifice this Young Wolf to give this a -1/-1 counter. It removes the Undying counter. This comes back with a counter on it. Sacrifice this one to give this an Undying counter, and we get to go back and forth infinitely. So basically, we pay 1 life and draw a card, and now with the Cutthroat in play, they drain each time, and then they die. So simple as that. Game. All right, on the play. That's good. I can keep this. Just gonna play a halfling. Find the halfling. Plains Dauntless Bodyguard. I mean, Yawgmoth is obscene against decks like this because the card Yawgmoth is just so good. Oh. Right, well, I don't want to say this game's already over, but all right. So, just gonna. So we're gonna have turn. Yeah, we're just gonna play the Young Wolf and the Kalani Garden, and then play Yawgmoth on turn. Thing with a wolf and a token in play. Halfling's a little awkward the second time. There's times where Liner off will be better, but in the Orcish Bowmasters format, like, you know, you kind of just gotta play the halfling. So, just say go here. Plains, Luminarch Aspirant. Yeah, whatever. Like, don't think they could ever win. All right, let's sacrifice the Young Wolf to do this. Start right there. So we're gonna like partial combo here. So this is how the Young Wolf is just really, really good deck in general. So now I'll sack the plant to kill the wolf, and then sack the wolf to reset it again. And then of course you just draw a card every time. So we're gonna target the wolf and sacrifice the plant, draw a card. And then we're going to see it. So both counters go on. And how magic works is if there's a +1/+1 counter on a creature and a -1/-1 counter creature, they obliterate each other and there's just nothing. So, and then are we gonna kill the bodyguard or are we gonna just chill? I think I want to kill the bodyguard. Actually, I guess I could sacrifice it to not draw a card. I still draw one card, but if halfling, cutthroat, ring, yeah, just let it go. I probably should have just waited, honestly, but whatever. They have like Skyclave here for Yawgmoth. We'll figure it out. They have Ossification, sure. All right, so now I'll kill the bodyguard. So the thing is, even if they've killed the Yawgmoth, they've drawn like 5 extra cards. So, all right, so let's sacrifice this targeting this. So we'll sacrifice the Young Wolf. Draw Bowmasters. Oh my god. Then we're gonna sacrifice the halfling to target the wolf. Draw another card. And then we'll sacrifice the wolf. This time they'll sacrifice the bodyguard in response, so I don't draw a card. Probably. And then we lose the Yawgmoth, but have a completely full hand. So, ready to rock and roll. You can sack the bodyguard even with no target in play. So, Yag's also got pro-humans too, which is pretty funny as well. Just tack that one on here too.
Our hero
Ken resub, thanks so much. Also Festive resub, thanks so much. There goes Yawgmoth. And here's another Dauntless Bodyguard. I had this Bowmasters, and I've got the whole world in our hands here. Cutthroat, Halfling, Innkeeper, Bowmasters. Let's go Innkeeper, Bowmasters, I guess. Play this on green. Play Bowmasters. They'll be able to fizzle this one also, but it's fine. Oh, I should play this for whatever. It doesn't freaking matter. We're already in garbage time, so yeah, so they sacrifice this. Fizzle the Bowmaster ability, just fine. Play Innkeeper. Sequencing. I'm gonna cast this too.
I'm going to clown college.
Alright, you're up. Untap should be working fine. But they have Sack Bodyguard in response to the Undying trigger. Or the first Yawgmoth activation. They could, yeah. So you have Coppercoat Vanguard and Luminarch Aspirant, sure. We're just gonna ring here, I think. Ring-a-ling-ling. Well, I do have a stage you for the freaking ossification too. Whatever. Shit, this doesn't matter. Like, it just, you know,
After it was all over,
don't think it matters.
we took us in the house of service.
So we're gonna bring in double Fatal Push. Haywire Might is interesting. It does just kind of block, and they can kill their ossifications. Scavenging Ooze, not really. Frillback, not really. Spider, kind of whatever. Just like cut the Might. I'll keep the Might in. Hapatra's actually really good against them because you get to murder all their creatures with the Yawgmoth in play. Shieldred. Shieldred's pretty good, obviously. Interesting. Let's cut. We got 24 lands. Job, resub, thanks so much. 12 months. Hell yeah. Let's hear it for Joby. Would she have a Cutthroat? Does she have like a combo card? Does she have Cutthroat and Evolution? I don't think we need to like combo for against them really super hard. Is Core too slow? I don't think so. What's up, Chickenzilla? Alright. Hey! Keep it 7. Hand's not incredible. We're going to keep. If Fatal Push, then Hapatra's very good against them also, so. Core Calling, sure. So Hapatra says, whenever it deals damage to a player, put a bunch of counter on a creature. Or you put a counter on a creature, make a snake. So with a Yawgmoth and a Hapatra in play, it's just -1. 1 life to -1 on the creatures over and over again. So you keep stacking the snake. Dauntless Bodyguard, sure. Protect the Hopeful Initiate at all costs. Cast this. They Brave the Elements, maybe? No? Okay. Draw a Young Wolf. The youngest of wolves. Here's a Patra. So you go. Vizier of Poisons. Sorta. Toxic. Kinda. Not that kind of poison. Alright, come on now. You're
saying it wrong.
What do you think you're doing? Mutavault.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
Alright, Adeline's pretty good. We do get to eat their initiative for free, which is kind of cool. Alrighty then.
Waka
I don't know
waka.
what to tell you. I think we were ahead, but we'll take it, I guess. So I played, 5 people on my team played Yawgmoth the Pro Tour. And I think the deck is, like, fundamentally, like, in a vacuum, a pretty good deck. And you can see it has unbelievable matchups against these small creature decks. But I think it was a really bad choice the Pro Tour, because none of those decks existed, and every deck that did exist the Pro Tour, Rhinos, Tron, Living End, Scam, are all, 50-50 or worse matchups for this deck. So, like, in a vacuum, I think this deck is, like, a pretty good deck. But in Modern especially, like, it has to line up right. And matchup spread-wise, didn't really do that at the Pro Tour, so we didn't really do that well. But what is this? Stomping Ground, Botanical Sanctum, Sylvan Scry? It's a Lotus Field deck? You can play Lotus Field in Historic? I don't know, man. Patra, Innkeeper, Court of Calling. Alright. Let's play a Patra, I guess. Maybe play Innkeeper, actually. Have a little more mana available. Patra's not going to matter here, I don't think. So, say go. We got Sanctum, Stomping Ground, Lotus Field. Alright. I mean, there's Thespian Stage. There's also Vizier of a Stifle, too. Alright. So some sort of Teamer Lotus Field deck. This is kind of gas. Alright, so we draw a Young Wolf, which is pretty good. If I want a Chord for Yawgmoth, we have 3. We're short. We're mana short. So we gotta play a bunch of stuff here. Hope we don't die. Alright, let's play Patra. Let's not play the guard. I'm gonna hold the Young Wolf. We can gain some life. Courting for 2, not really good enough, so just say go. Yeah. What is this? Final Parting? So try for 2 cards, 1 in your hand and 1 in your graveyard, then shuffle. Oh, we're freaking dead. I don't know what's happening right now, but we are. I don't know what's happening, folks, but we are. I think we're dead.
We have Technology.
Yeah, we had the Tron deck. We just didn't. It just did bad for us. I don't know. It was a bad testing run. I don't know what it was, but so Merger Ultimate. Oh, they're playing like the way that it like you cast this card from the graveyard. Card Mystic's Mastery or whatever. All right. So we gotta win like this turn basically. We drew the Cutthroat. They're basically dead. Yeah, but the Popular's dead. All right, sick. All right, let's go. Forest, Young Wolf. 3 and 4 is a Chord. Chord for 4. All right, that's it. Because we already have the Apatra. So Apatra, you can have the snake. So whenever you get a -1 counter, you make a snake, and you can just target the snake again with the counter and just keep looping snakes. So that way it wins the game also. So pretty sick. Definitely more combo-y in Historic than it is in Modern, and then also the level of interaction is not nearly as good in Historic. So it's easier to combo. 4 Thoughtseize, and maybe Necromancer. Now let's cut the Haywire Might. Let's cut the Sheoldred. The Rings. Maybe the Innkeeper. Try this. Spin then again? Sure. So Hepatra says whenever you put a -1/-1 counter on a creature, create a 1/1 snake token. So with the Yawgmoth in play, you hold on. You sacrifice a creature. You can't sacrifice the snake and put a counter on it, but you sacrifice a different creature, or sack the snake to put a counter on. Yeah, it replaces the persist card. So you can like sacrifice the snake, put a counter on the Young Wolf. You get a snake. Sacrifice the Young Wolf. Sacrifice the snake, put a counter on the snake, and so on and so forth. By itself, you can wipe their board. But you need a Young Wolf also, I think. I don't know. That card's not really in the Modern deck, so I don't know how it works exactly. We can keep this. That's pretty good. Don't love Gold Abuse in this deck, but we draw a Halfling. That's fine. So we can go another Halfling and Cutthroat. Just act like I know what I'm doing. Alright, Eldritch Evolution again. It's a little awkward. So we go land, Halfling, Cutthroat. Just fake it till you make it, folks. Just pretend you know what you're doing, and it all works out from there. Thespian stage, go. So pretty slow hand for our opponent. We get Evolution here for a Yawgmoth, but then we can't really do much else. The colorless mana from the Halflings isn't really helping us either. I guess we're trying to do it though, right? Sure. We could have a counterspell too, I guess, right? That would suck. Just like don't know what they're doing, honestly. Like, alright, whatever. What do you got? This is why I don't love this card. We don't play this card in the Modern decks. It's just like very all in and bad against counterspells and stuff, but. Alright, well, that resolved, and, yeah, just getting the old Yawgmoth. Fortunately, not much else to do. I'm just going to attack for 2 and say go.
Make a little noise here, huh?
Come on, I can't hear you. You've been in the Farmer Maggot's crop.
Alright, so 2 Lotus Fields. Quarter Calling, that should be game. So we can Evolution a Halfling. We gotta watch our green sources here. So we can cord with green off the halflings. So we want to cord for a young wolf and then evolution for a young wolf. Does that work? So cord for young wolf. Evolution. And then I need to have enough mana to get a way to kill them too, though. So the limiting factor on your combo turns is having enough mana to having enough untapped creatures to core for your kill condition. Ah, crap, we're in the rope. Shit. All right, let's go. Why would you tap the freaking bloom? Oh, you had to. Never mind. All right. All right. So get young wolf and. I don't have a green up. I mean, we're gonna draw green, so it's fine. So, sack this. Draw Bowmaster. Target. It's also easier to do in person when you're not on the rope. There's our green source. So we got Peterland. We're actually short of mana though. If I get Innkeeper, I start gaining life. That doesn't matter. Shit. No. No. Damn it. We're dead. The rope got us. Alright, we're just dead. Yeah, I mean, I'm supposed to go. We can't. We're one. Yeah, we're a mana short. Yeah. Rope is not very kind to us deck, unfortunately. I don't think I could have combo killed this turn. Again, limiting factor being not being able to have a cord for a kill condition. So maybe I have the Takanuma also, but they have Divine Purge. Yeah. All right. I mean, we're gonna draw 1,000 cards here, but all right. Target 0. Sack the wolf. Draw. Target the wolf. Sack this. Might actually let the wolf get Divine Purge, so I can just cast it again for 3. Then we're gonna sack the wolf. Not having Wall Roots is a big loss, also. Patra. Yeah, now you should kill the next turn, right? So. Alright, so I'm gonna let this resolve. So the wolf goes away. Still have access to the wolf. Yawgmoth. So now if I go wolf, a Vizier also, but again we are missing a kill condition. Maybe I just Thoughtseize them. Set up for next turn. Again, I don't think we have enough mana to kill, because we can't produce 2 combo outlets and the kill condition with only 5 mana. Yeah, I'm set with Thoughtseize. Try and buy one more turn. We'll see what happens also. See if we need to like draw more cards. We do have 4 Thoughtseize in our deck, so we can just try and draw another one if we need to. Guilty Goose is a lot worse than Wall of Roots, yeah. A lot worse. We got an interesting third game here at least. Thoughtseize on the stack. It's a challenging deck to play. Combo is not automatic. They have Mind's Desire, Ultimatum, 1 with the Multiverse. So they have enough mana. They're gonna have 9 mana next turn. And they can cast the Merger. They can cast Ultimatum. Should I take Ultimatum, right? I mean, they might kill us, but this is a guaranteed kill, so... Alright. Take that. Play Pathway. Just gonna play Goose and Yawgmoth, I think, and set up for next turn. Could definitely die here. Again, the rope's also pressuring us too, so like I mean maybe there's a way we could like go a little deeper here, but they are gonna cast Mind's Desire, which is pretty fun. Alright, you're up. Hold up Takanun for Zilport. I mean, we have a second copy of Zilport deck anyway, so we have Evolution in our hand, so... Alright, here's one with the Multiverse. They have 1 blue floating. They can play 1 card for free. From the top of their library or from their hand. So they can Desire for 2 here. Alright, Big Luck Desire. Can they do it? Here we go. They hit a Faithless Looting and a Lotus Field. Probably not good enough. Probably not good enough. Alright, so is that a clean 3-0? Pretty sure it was. Deck seems really, really good. Check out our stats on untapped.gg as we always do. Pretty clean 3-0. There's no doubt that the Lord of the Rings cards are busto. Delighted Halfling, Bowmasters, and the One Ring. All obviously very, very good, especially in this deck. We can utilize all of them. And then Yawgmoth's quite good as well. And not quite modern power level, but pretty powerful deck, obviously, in general. One of the best decks in the format, most likely. And, you know, Historic's at a bit of an impasse right now. It's like, is Historic going to be modern, or is it going to be Historic? You know, now that they've added Modern Horizons top-level cards like One Ring and Bowmaster to the format, which aren't much different than Fury, Solitude, Ren and 6 Ragavan kind of cards, what do they want to be? What does Historic want to be? The battle for Historic Soul begins now, folks. All right, so let me know in the comments. Stream folks want to keep going, but YouTube folks love you. Like, comment, subscribe. You're all great, and peace.